Hey there, fellow developers and tech enthusiasts. Welcome back to our YouTube channel Noob Developer, where we are about to embark on an exciting journey of building an incredible Android app feature together. If you are new here, consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell so you don't miss out any of our tech pack tutorials. And if you are a returning viewer, thank you for your continued support. Let's get ready to level up. But before we begin, if you want to stay up to date with the latest tech tips, coding hacks, and behind the scenes sneak peeks, be sure to follow me on Instagram and Threads. Link to my social media profiles are in the description below. Join our vibrant community and let's connect beyond YouTube. Okay, the layout is not good actually, so we need to improve the layout. So for that purpose, I'm gonna use this background as the message background. So let's open the message and simply change the background first, which is message screen background. This, and if you see the messages we are getting on the top of the screen, but we want the messages on the bottom of, and so for that purpose we need to keep this as first margin horizontal 2dp and margin vertical 5dp, and then simply create this as align, what we can say, parent bottom. Now if I rerun this app, we get something or not? Yeah, you can see now our chats are on the bottom side. Simple. It's actually message text receiver. Okay, I didn't set the color here, so let's set the color, actually test color, which is black, and also in the sender case text color black. Okay, and also improve the padding here, so improve padding as 10dp I'm gonna say, and also inside this padding as 10dp. It will look good. So let's see. Okay, now you can see everything is fine. There's one more thing actually. At the right side we have the sender, at the left side we have the receiver. Now if you see the receiver side, it feels saying that it has some margin, but in the sender side we don't have any margin. So why this is happening, let's see. Padding receiver as text color wrap content, text color padding, align parent start true, text alignment text start, everything is fine. I don't know why it is not working clearly. So let's add some margin. Actually we don't need padding here, we need 5dp margin here, padding as 5dp. And now we need one thing, which is an edit text, on which we are gonna type the text message and then send it to the other person. Okay, so that feature we also need here, and for that purpose I'm gonna create a new edit text, which is app compact edit text, and it should wrap content. Okay, so now actually you can see here that I have this edit text and this image view for the click on the sending the message buttons actually. So I just created this because not showing you. So this has some background like this shape background, and this is some background which is the oval shape green background. So you can get the code from the GitHub actually, from a GitHub. The whole code is available there, so don't worry about that. And how we gonna use this, that's the question. So first let's put this as layout to above, layout above, and to which above, simply we have et message box, and okay, it is not simple like this. This is fine, this is going to work now, but now we need something which is let's see what we are going to do on the click of this. Simple binding dot bt send message dot set on click listener. First fetch the message, which is binding dot et message box dot text dot to string. Now if check if message dot is not blank, then simply we gonna use the message view model dot send message, and this message we gonna send two things. In this message we gonna send two things. First the chat id, and the second one is the whole message. So whole message by means I mean that message model, which is message model and message model, sorry, actually it is model message. And model message required what? Message data, which is message. Then we required message type, which is text here. Then require message receiver and sender. So here who is the sender? Here we have the get user id function for that purpose. And receiver, actually we don't have any receiver, right? Okay, we have, but we don't have anything to send here. Actually we don't need receiver property in this basically object, so we are going to remove this property. And if you have any thing that we should keep this as a property in our model message object, then tell me why, actually, in the comment section. See, so that we can also cooperate with the code, actually. And now we have this model message view model dot send message chat id and message model. Now if I create this, let's create this member function here, and let's call actually as a is equals to view model scope dot launch. And inside this launch method we're gonna use chat use case dot send message. And how we gonna send message? It is really simple, providing the chat id and message model. Then we gonna collect this latest and by this. So first we need to create this member function, and it will just simple user repository dot send message chat id comma message model. Let's import here and create abstract function. Not abstract, it's just a simple function, nothing, simple like this. What is the return type here? This is the question. So I'm gonna put the return time exactly simple when we create the user profile at that time. So at that time also we have flow of resource of type boolean, so I'm gonna keep this as that, like that. Now open the user repository class and then implement this member function. Now how we gonna implement this? I'm gonna use the auth repository implementation and simply copy this, nothing else, because exactly like this we gonna do. And simply like this, try send resource dot loading, simple. Firebase Firestore, we don't have Firebase Firestore here, so simple Firestore dot collection. We don't have users here, we have chats here. Now we don't have any document here. Yes, we have the document here, so which is chat id. Then we need to set the document here. No, we don't need to set the document here, we don't need to set the data here. Actually we gonna get the collection of messages here, then simply a simple document. And by this simple document it just create a new automatic document, which is the id of that document is going to be the random and unique. So simple. Now set, provide the message model here, and you get the everything as simple as that. Simple. Now user profile creation failed due to this? No, basically message sent, message sending failed due to this. And simple here also, message sending failed due to this. Now if I run this app again, you see, let's run the app again actually, and see if we get any issue or error, or it's just gonna work fine. First, expecting a top level declaration of what? Get message from document. Okay, I think get all message of chat, send message. Now let's run the app again. Call black flow, then try and then catch. Okay, there should be an issue. No. Okay, now let's see. It's gonna work. It's gonna work actually, but how and how accurately it's gonna work, that's the issue. So let's open Thanos here and let's type a message QWERTY. Now you can see QWERTY. Now here the thing is basically as some type something. This is like noob developer. Now you can see it is sending the message and reflecting the changes accurately on the screen. Okay, no issue, no flag, no lagging, nothing. But the issue here is that it is not showing the messages in the order of the time. Okay, so because we don't have any timestamp value of the any message, that why we are not getting the chats in the order. So that's one big issue which we are going to solve in the next one. Okay, so in the next one we are going to solve the issue of this by fetching the in the order. And then the other thing which we are going to solve here in this in the next one is basically order in the first the order by the timestamp, then how many chats we are going to fetch again and again after sending one chat. Like if I sending the noob here, how many chats we are getting this. Okay, so basically in this currently we are getting all the chats again from the Firestore by the snapshot listener we are having here. If you get all message of chat, this is the listener which we are which basically get the chats. So if I show you here and let me show you, let's debug the actually and see how many chats we are getting every time I type a message and send it. Okay, so this is noob me. Now you can see there are 9 messages actually which we are getting from this snapshot, and that's the issue. If we type this and again and again and again, now let's leave it as like this and actually just close this app. Okay, it is not working currently. Why? Let's see why it is throwing issue. Okay, now you can see cannot be cast to text message view holder receiver. This is interesting. There are some issue. Okay, so this is also an issue here. I forgot to this actually. We don't need get item view type here. We just need to type here. So basically view type is actually telling us what type of the what value basically we are getting for the particular view holder or particular item here. So as per that we are going to fetch the view holder. So if I run this again, I think it is going to solve the problem here. And let's run the app again and let's clear this, open this. Now you can see everything is working fine, simple. Now we already saw 9 chats. Okay, now I'm gonna do one thing, QA. Now you can see there are so many chats here. Now if I type again subscribe and send it. Okay, and now I'm gonna debug this, subscribe and like. Now you can see we are getting 22 messages from the database. So that's the issue actually. So that's the issue we are going to solve in the next one. The third one we are going to do in the next one is how we are going to tell the other person that we are getting a message from you from that person if the app is closed or the person is not on the message screen. Okay, so because if the message fragment is open, then the listener is open. If the message fragment is not open, then the listener is not going to actually open. So if not open, then it is not going to get the message actually. So for that purpose we use the Firebase Cloud Notification, FCM, Firebase Cloud Messaging. So that's how we tell the user that you have a message, we have a message for you from this person. Okay, so that we are going to use in the next one. Till then, keep coding. Bye. Exciting tech content and updates. If you have any questions or need further assistance, feel free to drop a comment below and we will be more than happy to help you out. Until next time, happy coding and stay